Right now, we are in the period of time in the Jewish calendar called the 3 weeks, a period that is, in fact, the one with the most concentrated grief in the whole Jewish year. In Hebrew, we call it Bein HaMitzarim, in the narrow places, in the straits. The 3 weeks are believed to be the time of 10 of the biggest calamities to befall the Jewish people. And sometimes this part of our calendar also feels very hard to access. Grieving the temples may not feel relevant or important to us now. It may seem like a distant and strange part of our history. But the feeling of compounding crises happening in a very short period of time, while we watch institutions and things that we love be destroyed, I think this year we actually know that feeling extremely well. Since January 7th, we have been Bein HaMitzarim. When the first fires broke out in the Palisades, everything changed for us here. Our whole city was afraid, anxious, uncertain, holding our breath as we prayed and prayed for all our first responders and fire survivors. That was when we entered Bein HaMitzarim, but we never left. We never got out. Our city was under attack again. This time, not by fire, but by our own federal agencies. The first time the horror flooded our news feeds and our bodies, that our family, friends, neighbors, and community were being violently snatched from our streets, detained and deported with not a moment to get their affairs in order, gather their belongings, kiss their children. Gone, with no trace. Next Saturday night on Tisha B'Av, we will read Eicha, Lamentations. It starts famously as follows. Eicha yashva badad ha'ir rabati am. Alas, lonely sits the city once great with people. The imagery feels so palpable in this city right now. Our great city, lonely, quiet, deserted. Whole swaths of our city are now empty, devoid of the life and color and joy and community that define us. There are 2,700 of these stories I can tell, and I wish I could. I wish we could honor each of them from this pulpit as they deserve to be honored. The people taken from gas stations and parks and graduations and schools and hospitals. These are people we know. These are people we love. These are our family, our friends, our community. And now they are gone. We are deep in our grief and heartache, and we should be. We cannot become numb to it all. We have to stay human. And also, our grief cannot be the whole story. Our grief and heartache, much like it did for the Israelites in year 40 of wandering in the desert, must move us to action, must be a catalyst to prepare us for what's to come. We don't know who will live to see the promised land, and it may be none of us. But we have to believe it will be someone, that the time will come, that it is worth fighting every day for the promise of that world.